Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We got the birds out. We got the beautiful wind just swaying everywhere, baby. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. We're out here in nature. 12 dream symbols you should never ignore. What did you dream of last night? What are your dreams like? I get loads of people writing into me saying that, Ralph, I've just had a really strange dream. A unicorn was on my head. What does that mean? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Dreams are fun. Dreams are real. And dreams often have us scratching our head. I interpret dreams, and I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey. I have very abstract dreams. Doesn't help. I'm a Pisces, I'm a dreamer, I'm left-handed, okay? I have very abstract dreams, but I always know there is something hidden in my dreams. My dreams are trying to convey a message to me, and I've got to take heed of the message. Certain people have a dream journal. When you write down your dreams, you often find them coming true. People write to me saying that they dream that their friends are going to hook up. And when they wake up, their friends have actually hooked up. How is that possible? So the great psychologist Carl Jung said that dreams show us what our ego is trying to suppress during the day. Slow motion this side. Our subconscious mind doesn't understand words. No. It understands and understands and overstands images. And when you dream, your subconscious mind is coming out to play. The ego can't do anything. Right now, everything is coming out into the open. So in ancient times, there was a great Taoist philosopher from 399 BC to 295 BC who had a great dream. He was a butterfly. And he was drawing up nectar, flying around, having a great dandy time. Warm sun rays touching his wings. And then when he woke up, the dream was so vivid, he didn't know if he was a man dreaming he was a butterfly, or he was a butterfly dreaming he was a man. Slow motion this side. Now in Japan, they actually have neurologists who interpret dreams in Kyoto. And what happens, okay? They actually measure the blood flow from MRI scans, and they're actually able to draw images from those scans to actually see what people are dreaming about. And it is fascinating to see the images they get on the screen. So I'm going to actually share with you the 12 dream symbols you should never ignore. Now, let's start with the first amazing dream symbol. Okay, and this is so common. The chase. Oh yes. Have you ever dreamed you were getting chased by the cat down the road, the dog down the road, chased by authorities, and you're running, and you're running. Okay? It's good exercise. We love that dream. What does it mean? Now, what's helped me along my journey? Whenever I dream I'm getting chased, it usually means I'm nervous about something in my life. Now, growing up, I was a bit of a renegade. I didn't really fit in. I was always trying to get away from the Matrix, and that's why I had a lot of chase dreams. Felt like Neo in the Matrix, okay? With a bunch of agents all around me. Now, what I actually learned was that some of us dream we are getting chased by monsters, and when we look around, nobody is there. What we actually find is our shadow. And I realized I was actually on the run from my shadow side. And the remedy was I had to start to look at unresolved issues within myself, my shadow side, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? What don't I want to see about myself? What am I trying to run away from in life? And then you start to get it. Oh my gosh, I'm running away from reality. I'm running away from myself, my greatness. Okay, what is the second dream symbol you should never ignore? This is a common one as well. Oh my gosh, I'm naked. That's right. You're so naked, you're exposed. I've dreamt I was naked and everybody had clothes on. Do you know how embarrassed I felt? Do you ever dream you're naked too? And you're like, oh my gosh. You feel so vulnerable? Yes. When we dream we are naked, it means we are learning about what it means to be vulnerable. We're also afraid of being exposed about something. And I learned that when I was dreaming I was naked, okay, I had a lot of fears. So many fears. I was afraid of showing who I really was to the world. Okay, so when you dream you are naked, ask yourself, are you proud of who you are? Do you accept yourself right now? Do you love yourself right now? Or are you trying to hide yourself? Are you trying to camouflage yourself in, right? You're afraid to stand out? Don't be. You're a marvelous creation. 7-day vegan challenge. Third dream symbol you should never ignore. A lot of people dream they are starving, they are very hungry. Empty plates. Dreams are metaphors. When you dream of an empty plate and everyone else is eating at the table, and you're like, pass me the food, and they're like, no, that's a really common dream. And when I used to dream of that, empty plates and stuff, what it actually means, I found out, was that certain times we take even food for granted. We waste food. Do you know how much food is wasted every single year? Do you know that world hunger could actually be, there is a remedy for it? Because we feed so much grains to livestock, which could actually be fed to the entire world population. Slow motion this side. So when I became a vegan over 12 years ago, I started to realize never waste blueberries, and I don't waste strawberries. Someone said, okay, Ralph, why don't you talk about mangoes? Yes, we don't waste mangoes either. So if you are dreaming about your really hungry in dreams all the time, ask yourself, how can I really appreciate this mango even more right now? What's the fourth dream symbol you should never ignore? Now, this is, oh yeah, I'm flying right now. This is so common. Everybody dreams they are flying at one point in their life. And it is so amazing. Because you can go anywhere, you can do anything. Flying symbolizes freedom, liberation, tapping into your true potential, living in a universe where anything is possible. Whoa, you just dropped. Now you're on the floor. Don't worry about it. Get up and keep flying, okay? When I dream I'm flying, I can go anywhere. It often means I am really in alignment with who I am right now. Okay, because flying means we are going to a new frontier. We are entering a place we have never gone to before. Flying often symbolizes the unknown, overcoming fears and overcoming obstacles. So flying really is a beautiful dream to have, and it means great things are on the way. Just mind the lamppost. Yeah, that's it. Great. Okay. What's the fifth dream symbol you should never ignore? Falling. Now, I dreamt I was falling, and guess what? I actually hit the ground. I hit the ground. I didn't actually want to see myself hit the ground, so I actually closed my eyes like they were already closed, but I even closed them in the dream like, oh my gosh. I didn't hear anything though. Have you ever dreamt you were falling? And oh my gosh, when you hit the ground, you're like, oh my gosh, you wake up. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? What I found out along my journey was that if you keep falling in dreams, it often symbolizes that in life, you are on shaky grounds right now. You are having a lot of fear, but also you have a big opportunity to make, and you're not sure if you're gonna make it or you're not, and then you just fall, and then like you might hit the ground, and then you do, okay? Falling. You doubt yourself right now. You're more scared than ever right now. So the remedy, what I've learned, whenever I dream I'm falling, I have to take a look at my life and say, okay, how can I become less anxious? Relaxation is what you are. Stress is what you think you should be. Slow motion this side. Okay, so I gotta breathe more of that good ass chi, that good ass prana, to calm my nerves and say, actually, we got this. Instead of falling like, hey, I'm just gonna be flying high, okay? What is number 6? This is such a common dream symbol, people don't even talk about it. Like they dream they die. They die or a loved one dies. Now, what does death mean in a dream? Death often means renewal, remembrance, and appreciation. Renewal, remembrance, and appreciation. So if you dream you are dying, it often means you are shedding your skin. It doesn't mean you are literally going to die in real life, okay? I've dreamt I was going to die many times, and then I woke up with a bunch of grapes in my mouth, and it felt fantastic, right? What I took from that, because you also have to interpret your dreams. Only you know your dreams in and out, okay? But if you dream you are dying in your own dream, it often means you are changing state, okay? In ancient Egypt, in Kemet, they talked of how no one ever really died. We are all energy, okay? And therefore, death is nothing more than a change of state. So, alas, right? If you dream a loved one is dying, because this is also a super, super common dream, what I've found it meaning is that you have to really appreciate that loved one. If you dream a loved one is dying, give them a call the next day or the same day, okay? The same day. In fact, the same second you dream it when you wake up, okay? And say, I love you so much. Because so many of us, we take our loved ones for granted. And in actuality, it actually draws people closer together, okay? So there are so many benefits of even having that kind of dream. Never judge your dreams to say, this is good, this is bad. Dreams are simply metaphors. Now, let's talk about number 7, okay? Now, this is a super, super common dream symbol. A lot of people dream of their ex. Have you ever dreamt of your ex? What does that mean? Like, you are so over them. You're probably with someone else right now, but then you dream you're eating ice cream, vegan ice cream with them, okay? What's that about? Now, what I discovered was that certain times there is what we call unfinished business. That's why many times we dream of our ex. Many times it's also because we still haven't gotten over them. We still have lessons to learn, or maybe it could mean for you that you are resolving issues. Maybe you ended on a pretty bad note, and many times people have dreams of their exes to make amends, to kind of create more peace and harmony in the dream, and then in actual real life, they're cool. Okay, so there are so many benefits of dreaming of an ex. Okay, what is number 8? Well, talking of relationships, the 8th dream symbol you should never ignore is adultery. Many times people dream of having affairs. You might be in a relationship right now and you're having a great fantasy of being with someone else, okay? You've got to ask yourself, this means, are you happy in your relationship right now? Slow motion this side. Because once again, it is your subconscious mind giving you that message you can't hide right now. You are dreaming of having an affair, of being with someone. All the fantasies are coming out, okay? So you got to ask yourself, am I happy in this relationship? Do I want to be with someone else? Is this someone I am attracted to, but I am afraid to admit, okay? So you have to write everything down, and then you have to go within and say, am I being true to myself? And am I being true to that person I'm with? Okay? Because if you are in a super strong relationship, you are going to be dreaming about that person nonstop. If you are dreaming about me, or the cat down the road, or your next door neighbor, you better put a question mark, baby. Right? Oh, actually, that's good. Now, what is number 9? Okay, a lot of people, they dream they are unable to move, what we call sleep paralysis. Okay, a lot of times people dream that there is this creature sitting right on top of their chest. I've had a dream where I was actually aware I was dreaming and I couldn't move, and there was this like creature sitting on my chest, right? And I'm like, what the hell are you doing there? We didn't even have breakfast yet. Get up! And I couldn't, okay? Now, why does our body keep us in that locked position? Because many times, actually, we do dream of a frightening situation where we're going like this. And if we actually did that in real life, we would be everywhere. So it's actually a safety mechanism of the body to keep us in that state of like this, so we won't actually hurt ourselves, okay? And it goes back, sleep paralysis, this is so common. It goes back to a lot of anxiety we are having in life, okay? All anxiety emanates from a desire to escape the present moment, be present. So whenever I have sleep paralysis, I always say, okay, why am I so anxious? Why am I so panicky? And it's often because I don't want to live in the now, okay? So you got to get back into the now, meditate more, woo, breathe in that good ass prana even more, and then you'll be able to move, okay? But there is nothing to fear. A lot of the times we are afraid of the boogeyman, the shadow people. It's you, okay? I'll do a whole video on shadow people, right? That will be fun, okay? Now, let's talk about number 10, pregnancy. Do you know that sometimes even men dream of pregnancy, okay? But a lot of the times, ladies, you dream you are pregnant, okay? Then you wake up and then you got a flat stomach, right? What's happening here? But it was so vivid, Ralph, I was pregnant. In fact, I was giving birth. Yes, dreams of pregnancy often mean you are birthing something new into your life. Maybe you've just got a new job, you're in a new relationship, you just bought a new car, got a new house, you've got a new level of spirituality, you're going on a new holiday tomorrow. Lots of new things happening for you. You've just bought some new delicious strawberries, just freshly picked, okay? Transformation. Birth symbolizes newness, vitality, freshness. Away with the old, in with the new. So dreams of pregnancy are fantastic. It often means everything you have been planning for all of those months are finally coming out into the open. It is finally manifesting. And what could be better than that? But obviously, not all pregnancies are fun. Certain times they are painful. Certain times when you dream of pregnancy, it could mean that you are going through a very difficult transitional stage. Okay, so you got to take and see things from a bird's eye view. But more times than not, it often means you are going through a great change in your life for the better. Now, what is the 11th dream symbol you should never ignore? Many times people dream of winning the lottery, lots of money. Dreams of abundance are fantastic. It often means we aren't living in a poverty mindset anymore. We are inviting more abundance into our lives through our mindset. When you realize you are creating the world with your thoughts, you will begin to think more wisely. Slow motion this side. What's helped me is to realize when I dream of money, I'm not really dreaming of paper. Sometimes I dream of being in a massive castle with just whatever I want. And that often means that I'm in a good place to invite more prosperity into my life, because I realize abundance is our natural state. Okay, look at nature. You got like so many mango trees, so many peach trees. Nature is never stingy, but humans are. That's why we charge for fruit, which we actually pick for free. Figure that out, right? Okay, so dreams of winning the lottery, money, means you are open to more abundance in your life, and that is fantastic. And what is the 12th most common dream symbol you should never ignore? You can't wait for it, your way home. That's right, you gotten lost, apparently in the woods, and not even the cat down the road is there to help you find your way home. Okay? When you dream you can't find your way home, I've learned that it often means we're always living outside of ourselves. Many of us are caught up in this superficial, materialistic world. Well, obviously, because it's a 3D material world. But there is more, right? There are other dimensions. There are other levels of spirituality and consciousness, awareness. So whenever I can't find my way home, I often say, in my dream, it's because I don't get it, right? Home is where the heart is. Home is where you create. Anywhere. Right? I'm home right now in nature, baby. I'm home on the beach. I'm home in a supermarket if I want. Home is here. It is not a place, okay, out there. And a lot of us, we've been trying to find home somewhere out there, trying to get a job, trying to meet someone, trying to do this. And that's fantastic. But home, like self-love, has to start within. The greatest relationship you can ever have is with yourself, right? So whenever you can't find your way home in a dream, what that often means is that you're still trying to look outside of yourself for answers, okay? You hold all the answers you are looking for, and everyone around us is only reminding us of who we truly are. And then you say, "Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello?" Have a beautiful day. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.